Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about something that can have a big effect on as you get older, your family relationships change. Have you ever thought that the casual things we say to our kids might affect their future in ways we never thought possible? As we get older, our views change, and so do the effects of the things we say. Think about the long-lasting effects of those quick comments that might not seem harmful at first. In our daily interactions, there are some sentences that, if said even once, can cause deep emotional wounds and end badly in the long run. Today, I'm going to tell you 7 sentences you should never say to your kids. Ignoring this advice could set off a chain reaction that damages the trust and bond you've spent years building in our journey through life. Every word matters. What may seem like an offhand comment can echo in our children's hearts for years to come, influencing their self-esteem, their relationships, and even the way they view the world today. We're going to explore the 7 most dangerous sentences you should never say to your children, sentences that once spoken can create rifts, breed resentment, and ultimately lead to long-term disaster in your family dynamics. Whether you're a parent looking to nurture a loving, supportive environment or someone seeking to mend broken bonds, the insights we're about to share can help you build a foundation of trust and respect. So if you're ready to protect your family relationships and ensure that every word you speak adds value rather than pain, then stay tuned, because what you're about to learn might just change your life. Number 1, you should be more like your sibling. First up, you should be more like your sibling. This seemingly casual remark can sow seeds of deep-seated insecurity. Constant comparisons breed unhealthy competition. They suggest that one child's value is measured against another's, ultimately eroding self-esteem and fueling resentment between siblings. Instead of comparing, a focus on celebrating each child's unique qualities by recognizing and praising their individual strengths. You make sure that every child knows they are valued for who they are. Number 2, when I was your age, I had it so much better. This phrase is meant to bring up the good times from the past, but it can make your child feel like their problems don't matter. It means that your problems and feelings are more important than theirs, which makes them feel like their life is less important or not important at all. Support your child's feelings by letting them know that every generation has its own problems. Third, don't put down their struggles by comparing them to the past. Saying, "You're not trying hard enough," can hurt a child's self-esteem. If you criticize their effort without offering support or understanding, you risk losing their motivation over time. When someone is constantly criticized, they might be afraid of failing and not want to try new things. Instead, focus on encouraging people to be persistent and strong. Instead of just pointing out flaws, praise their hard work and give them advice on how to get better. Number 4, you'll understand when you're older. This phrase is meant to reassure, but it often makes the child feel like their feelings aren't real. It tells them that their thoughts and feelings aren't mature or important until they reach a certain age, which can put off important conversations and leave problems unresolved instead of helping people understand. 5. Pay attention to your child's feelings at the moment. Listen and offer explanations that are appropriate for their age so that they feel supported and heard. One of the worst phrases to use in a relationship is, "I told you so." Not only does it take away the chance to learn, but it also reinforces a bad habit. This phrase can stop people from talking to each other and make the child feel like they are always being judged and not supported. It can also make the child afraid to try new things or take risks. If your child makes a mistake, tell them, "I told you so," and help them understand what they need to do to improve. Stress that growth comes from learning, not from blaming others. Number 6. Few phrases cut deeper than "you'll never amount to much." This statement hurts a child's sense of self-worth and dashes their hopes for the future. It can have long-lasting effects on their confidence and how they see their own potential. Your words have power. They won't make your child feel less important. Use positive affirmations to boost their confidence, remind them of their skills, and push them to believe in their own potential even when things get tough. Seventh, finally, think about how ultimatums like, "If you don't do what I say, you'll regret it," can hurt you. This controlling language stops people from talking to each other and creates an atmosphere of fear instead of mutual respect. When you put limits on love and guidance, you put your child in a position where they feel they have to comply, even if it means sacrificing their own growth and freedom of expression. Encourage your child to make their own decisions and give them advice in a way that doesn't scare them. Build a relationship with them based on trust, empathy, and understanding. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me today as we talked about how the words we use have a big effect on people. The 7 sentences we talked about aren't just words. They're strong forces that can shape our children's self-esteem and future. As we get older, it's even more important to pick our words carefully in order to build bridges of understanding and care for the relationships that are most important to us. If these ideas have struck a chord with you, I encourage you to think about your own. Has anyone ever said something quickly that they later wished they had not? What phrases have you heard in your family that stuck with you, for better or worse? Sharing your experiences is helpful, and it might help another parent deal with these complicated feelings and improve communication. If this video was helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up and think about sending it to family and friends who could use the information. Every like and share helps us build a community of people who want to build healthier, more caring relationships. If you're new, don't forget to hit that notification button and subscribe to our channel. Bell. By subscribing, you'll be joining a group of people who share your goal of strengthening family ties and encouraging good growth. Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. Remember that the words we use affect not only our relationships, but also our future. Let's choose love, kindness, and understanding one conversation at a time. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay mindful and keep nurturing those precious bonds.